This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by Crisis Warhead, GoDaddy, Netflix,
and Yahoo's new browser, Copper. Because, everybody's doing it.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put ear in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com. Hello, friends. Welcome to Diggnation episode number 167. I am Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht, friends. Diggnation covers some of the hottest user-submitted stories on the social news website, Digg.com. That is T-I-G-G.
It's not Tig.com. That would be a different person. Anyway.
So we're having fun. We're drinking it up here
Yes.
in the hotel room. Mm-hmm. I am having a Soul, which I don't know if we've had on the show before. I feel like we have, Bent.
That's correct. I think we have at one point in time. We've had a Soul.
What do you think of this thing?
This is interesting because
You're drinking this Bud Light Lime
This is
or whatever?
the BL, or the Bud Light Lime. They say BL. It's like the hip kind of like little logo on the front.
Sassy.
You know what's funny? What's that tequila? Is that like the lime beer?
Tequila.
Okay, listen. I'm not a big fan, but I have to say this is the first lime already in the beer where I thought, like, you know what? This is actually something. Don't know if I would buy it, but if it was at a party and it's sitting around, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not having that. You know what I mean? It's good. It's good shit. It's not bad.
That's all I have to say about that. No, I wanted to see if it says what it is. I mean, is it just lime in there?
For the people at home, they're like, okay, they have been drinking. We haven't seen a show like this in a while.
We have, and welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Oh, it's a light beer.
Yes, it's light and
Oh, it's 100%
lime.
natural.
Try a sip.
Okay.
See what you think. Okay.
Ooh, that's sassy.
Is that sassy?
Oh my God, that's just
It's
a
good.
little bit.
We
It's
got
like,
the next one here. Hand one to Hippie and see what he thinks. And then pass it back to Craig after we're done. Pass it around. Everybody gets
everybody gets a taste.
Everybody gets taste.
Come suck the nuts. No, it's already in there. It's preloaded. That's what Kevin did, by the way, before we started the show, because
No,
I had
I
a
didn't
Soul.
squeeze it in.
I popped my lime in here, and Kevin takes the lime and starts squeezing it in. I was like, bro, it's got lime. It's called Bud Light Lime. Pretty soon it's going to be like lime with a little bit of beer.
It's good. Hippie.
I really like it. Not bad.
That's a good hippie
See,
endorsement.
we got so far 1, 2, 3, 4 people, 4 to 5.
I find it
and-
very refreshing.
It's good. It's definitely got that lime punch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it-
that's the punch.
yeah, you feel it. You
It's
feel
got that
it.
comedy.
It's good.
Anyway, yeah.
After sport beer.
It's an
it's a
after
sport beer.
After
sport.
It's a sports beer. You know,
I was thinking, like-
you're playing soccer and you're
No.
like, I need some energy and I
There's
need
nothing wrong with a
lime.
little. Okay, listen. First of all, why is my finger peeling and I'm putting like tons of skin off of this?
Okay, well, secondly, why is that is on my toe? You dropped that right.
Sorry, dude. I didn't know you were wearing
right,
open-faced shoes.
right onto my toe.
Second,
I'm just saying.
what's wrong with having a little beer while you're playing a little tag football? Who plays tackle football anymore? We're 30. You can hurt yourself.
Who plays tag football anymore?
When you go to the park, you play football.
What are you? You go to parks and play football?
Okay. I don't know if they have parks in Los Angeles, but in
They
San
do.
Francisco we have big ass parks.
Yeah,
we
parks.
go out. We
You're
hang out.
But you're like an ad for Bud Lime.
It's fun.
You're like barbecuing on the weekend.
Yes.
Taking your shirt off, hugging people.
Who doesn't do these things? I love to barbecue.
Shirtless
I love
is always
parks.
good.
I love throwing footballs. You can pretend like you're in the NFL. It's fun. It's a good time.
And now I feel like I'm missing out.
You
At
don't ever
first
do
I
anything.
started joking. And
Disc
now
golf?
What?
Disc golf.
Frisbee golf.
Same thing.
No, it's disc golf.
No,
It's disc golf.
it's different.
It's disc golf.
Disc golf is for morons. Frisbee golf is for an intellectual.
Frisbee is a brand name.
Frisbee is a brand name.
It's like saying Kleenex golf.
And by
Well, first off, have you played Kleenex golf?
It's
It is the-
tissue.
tissue.
Kleenex
tissue
golf
golf.
is the best kind of game to play when you're cold and in your house.
It's horrible.
You just pull little things out and throw them.
Ball golf. Ball golf is.
No.
Prager,
There's
let's not
golf.
get sexual here.
Ball golf. Prager is ball golf. That sounds like some sort of giant beast from the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Ball golf.
We are going to first fight ball golf at the lower Mordorf Mountains.
But you can play.
And then maybe frisbee golf will show up.
And disc golf, you have drivers and mid-range.
Right.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. I know how to play frisbee. Oh. All right. So we're going to start the show.
Yes, let's do it. First story.
An hour later, because I want some steak.
First story, we're going to get steaks after this. We didn't mention it already. Juicy, tender. How do you like your steak? Throw it out there.
Medium.
Medium rare. I
like
like
medium
I like
rare?
a little bloody. I like a
Really?
little bloody.
What's your favorite kind of cut of meat?
Oh, filet.
Yeah, all right. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to say right now. Yep.
Strip. Why strip?
Strip and ribeye. So here's the thing.
Prime rib.
What? Okay. So here's the thing. I love filet mignon. But everybody that I know who works in the beef industry, and I know a few.
Kobe. That's my favorite.
No. They say filet doesn't taste enough meat. It's not meaty enough. It's just plain.
It is.
Which is why I love it.
It is a little
I love
bit.
it because there's no fat. It's just real. But it tastes so good. Also,
Stop burping.
dude, I'm sorry. What are we doing?
All right,
We're drinking
fair enough.
carbonated beer.
Okay, go. Keep going.
Not that flat beer that the Japanese drink.
Keep going. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't
You're thinking
know.
of sake, but
That's what I'm thinking
anyway,
of, sorry.
keep going. Keep
I
going.
keep thinking it's flat beer. But the other thing is that supposedly if you eat medium well or medium, like I started eating medium well, right?
Okay.
And then I went to medium, and then I went to, people get down to the point where they just start eating them almost raw because you start to get more and more flavor.
Hold on a second. Let me go
All right,
there.
hold on. This is probably about the steakhouse too.
Yes.
Is it about the
Hey,
steakhouse?
Seth.
We're being too loud.
Oh, they are. Do you know any other place to get steaks around here that's open till
Steakhouse
like
is
11 o'clock
closed.
or so?
Damn it.
And this ends up the show.
I know. That would be great. It'd be like, no,
Damn.
it's just open now? Okay. And then the show ends.
Washington Avenue? Is that a trek from here or is it walkable?
Some tic-tac-toe?
Let's
It
say
is walkable.
Walk.
Oh, it's perfect.
10 to 15 minute walk.
Is it open?
How late are they open?
Younger contemporary crowd.
What the hell's on?
How are their steaks?
Sounds. How are the steaks? Good?
This is brutal. We'll play tic-tac-toe or something.
Would there be like single women there as well? A ton of them, really.
Sounds like a good steakhouse.
Sounds like an amazing steakhouse. Thanks for your help.
You guys filming a show?
Okay. All right. We'll check that out. Thank you. Bye bye. Are you there? Hello? I was gonna ask him about massage parlors.
Dude,
Just
Seth is
kidding,
totally
kidding.
coming with us, by the way. Seth is like, that's it, dude. I'm going.
All right.
To the
so,
steakhouse.
anyway, we know where the next steakhouse is. All right. First story of the day.
Filet mignon medium. Go.
Lemon on medium rare because I like a little bloody, a little bit of salt on top of that. How Digg works, new Digg technology blog launches. 896 people like the story submitted by Just Jen in SF. This is the only reason I wanted to call this out. It's
Yeah, what is it?
a lot of the times. Oftentimes at conferences and places that I go, people are always like ask me a lot of technology questions, like behind the scenes, like
How does
if
it
I
work?
want to build a website that scales to X number of users, or I want to
Right.
do this, like what kind of technologies do you use, right?
Okay.
Our lead engineer, Joe Stump, who's in charge of all architecture, is completely revamped kind of the behind the scenes architecture in the last few months, or is. We're doing it in stages, but he's rolled
Right.
out quite a bit of that. Has written a blog post. We have a new technology blog on Digg. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, who's the burper now, fuck nuts?
Sorry.
This is great in the headphones.
That's awesome.
Sorry, Glenn. Anyway, all of it's laid out there. You can find out what type of everything from some server architecture to load balancers to caching software to application servers to you name it. He put out a really good blog post. So anyway, for the geeks out there, they're like, I'm starting my site. It's starting to gain in popularity. I need to know how to scale it. Check this out. It's not like a blueprint to success, but it's definitely something to look at, kind of get an idea of.
For the technical backbone stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, we spent a lot of time like failing in order to get it right.
Dude, I remember the old blade. I actually shipped Digg.com up to San Fran from LA, remember?
Oh, our old servers. That's
I
right.
literally took the blade out at the thing, put it in a box, and put it on a FedEx truck.
That's right. I remember that.
That was awesome. That was way back in the
when.
day. Good times had by all. Let's talk about genitals, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. Next story, show me your genitals, part 2, not suitable for work. 2,490 people dug this story, submitted by Giggity, which I love. So this is, did you ever see, Giggity, I love it. Did you ever see Show Me Your Genitals, part 1?
No, did you?
No. So this is Show Me Your Genitals, part 2. I'm just gonna play a little bit of it.
This guy is
Because this is genius.
Oh yeah, I'm back. Bitches.
Here we go.
Women are equal and they deserve respect. Just kidding, they should suck my dick. Vagina.
I want to have sex with your vagina.
Vagina.
This is also very catchy because right before Heather went and did her concert,
Dude.
she was sitting at the window going, vagina. She's like, why am I saying that?
Girls' orgasms.
It's amazing.
My dick is like an airplane.
It gives girls orgasms.
I'm the Wayne Gretzky of sexual stuff. I'm the Hulk Hogan of slamming muff. I'm the Indiana Jones of exploring crime. I'm the
Oh, wait,
Shakespeare of enormous cock.
First off, Glenn in the middle of the shot stepped up and
to go piss in the bathroom.
No.
And we could hear him
dude,
in
it
here.
sounds like a horse.
The man must be hung. Like it sounds like a fucking fire hose going off in the
That is
bathroom.
epic. I think he's vomiting. I think it's a constant vomit.
Glenn, are you vomiting or are you draining the snake?
Is your snake angry? That was. Well, yes, we can hear you. Are you kidding me?
He goes, you can hear me
You
out
can
there.
hear me.
Oh,
God, I thought I turned off the mic that I was wearing.
jeez, fire hose coming out of the bathroom, Glenn.
Wash your hands. Wash your
Go wash your hands,
He was like, that was quiet. That one was quiet.
dude. You can't just come back out and wash your hands.
He washed his hands. It was quiet.
No, he didn't. Let me see.
No, you're in.
Let me see.
No, it could be urine. He had the horse cock.
Okay,
Oh,
I didn't hear
Glenn.
him wash his hands, first
Oh,
of all.
Glenn. That was awesome. All of a sudden, Glenn just
We're
gets up,
sitting there-
slams the door, and we hear this.
He's like, it's fucking scrubbing bubbles up in there. Holy shit.
That's horrible.
Anyway, vagina.
Yes. Okay, so we're not
It
going to play.
continues going. We're not going to play
We're
the
not
rest.
playing the entire thing, but
You
we
gotta
say,
see this stuff.
every once in a while we come across a video where we're like, okay, if you did miss this on Digg, I mean, it got a shit ton of digs, but if you did happen to miss it,
Oh, man.
go check it out.
This
really
was
funny.
so fucking. This is one of those things. There's very few internet videos that come out that make me want to do internet video.
Would you ever do this?
Oh, fuck this? Fuck yeah.
You would be like, vagina. You
I
would
should
do
show
that?
you. Yeah. What are you
Wait,
kidding?
whoa,
Why would I not?
whoa, whoa. You should show me what?
I made a little song
Vagina
thingy.
video?
No, it was for an audition for something, and it was
The one where you dropped in the hole. I saw that.
what?
Where you fell into the hole.
What?
And they're like, Alex, you're out. And they push a button and you fall in the hole.
That was a
You're like,
game
"Ah."
show. That wasn't.
That was crazy.
It wasn't it at all. But I'll show it to you later. But no, this would be great because first off, totally camp. Everybody knows this guy's just fucking around. Nobody would see this and go, "That guy hates women."
Right.
You know what I mean? So that to me it doesn't matter. Do you remember when I showed you that thing of the What Am I with the puppets?
Yes, that was brilliant.
Those-
Them
so
by the
they're-
same guys that did the David Blaine.
David Blaine stuff, yeah. There are a few internet videos that make me go, wow. This is a medium that you could really exploit if you really were just really got it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think the problem with internet videos is that the quality gets so low because people go, well, it's internet, so who cares? And I feel like if you put in the time and the effort, you can really put together some really good stuff.
You know what's funny is like,
And it makes me want to do it.
I don't know what the solution is right now. I mean, there is no solution right now, but one of the things that excites me more than anything, though, is that
Vagina?
these get well, not that. You're drunk. They get viewed by tens of thousands of people, if not sometimes 500,000 people, 1 million people, whatever, right?
Yeah.
If someone can figure out how to monetize extremely short form video,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
I think Google did it.
No, they they haven't done
No,
it.
yeah, with the Seth MacFarlane thing that just came out.
Yeah, but they haven't done it. They haven't rolled it out to the masses. Like, there is no AdSense that you can subscribe to.
I see. I know what you mean. You mean to make it easier for this guy to make money.
Right, like
I
this
see.
guy.
You're not saying monetize.
This guy's had 500,000 views. He should have, a couple G's in his bank account for
He's
making
not
this
having
video.
any. If anything, he's in the hole because he paid to make the
Right,
video.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. When that day comes, it's going to open up a whole other world of endless
It'll be a
possibilities.
can of worms of endless what?
I just got
Pop-up
stupid.
blogs, did you say?
No, it's-
Populous
I
what?
said endless possibilities. I'm done.
Popsibilities?
I can't pronounce. I'm trying to focus. Let's go.
I love. This is my favorite part of Kevin drunk.
It's not me drunk. It's just the fact that
How is that not you drunk?
No, here's the problem.
Endless Popsicles.
No,
I don't want to do something else. That is you drunk to a T.
I'll tell you the problem. The problem is, and this is absolutely true, and you know this is true, I don't drink that often anymore, and Prager, you know this is true. Like, I don't drink a whole lot, and so I'll go out and I'll have, like, honestly, this is my 4th beer.
Fifth, part 17.
No, that's my 4th.
Yeah.
And if you remember, like, back in the day when we used to just get shit-faced,
shit-talking
we could put,
mushrooms.
like, 8 back and be like, oh, we're a little messed up, And it's now like I'm on beer 4. That's weak. It's weak, yes, but it's like, fuck, man. It's like, you have to either keep it up or you lose it.
Yeah.
It's like working out for your liver.
It is, but
like-
the opposite.
Right.
It's like punching your liver repeatedly.
Right.
You know what? We should try that for a week.
Oh,
Go to
Jesus.
bed punching your liver. Well, I'm just thinking maybe it will work because look, all right, everybody's now is thinking, okay, that's stupid. However, wait a minute. In a week, right? When I come back and I go, I have
You're gonna
found
be like,
something.
I can't do the show. My liver hurts.
No, I found something science was not able to check. I punch my liver every night, and now I can have as much beer as I want and never get drunk.
Yeah.
If that happens,
Something tells me that's going to backfire long term.
Science is going to change.
Let's get on to story number 2, shall we? 3.
Well, it is number 3 and it's yours.
Next
so-
story is with 2,499 digs submitted by John Mellon. This is one badass book scanner. First of all, okay, this book scanner, what I'm about to show you, badass, no doubt. Why do they do it to porn
I
music,
don't know.
though?
It was awesome, though.
Listen to this. This is totally a porn, like, book scanner video. It's weird. They're, like, doing, like, a nice, like, little overview of the books.
Look at that sexy ass book sitting there on the
Look at
corner.
that scanner.
I wonder
They
if
have,
that
like,
scanner
thick
can
books
take all
and
that
thin
book
books,
in
depending on,
37
like,
seconds.
whether you're into the thicker or thinner type.
Scan bot 500.
That's what it says. It says ScanBot. But
The
first of all,
automatic book sexier.
the first 40 seconds of this are
I know.
nothing but
I jumped
pictures of
around and I
books.
was like, I thought it was a joke.
Hold on. We're 40 seconds in, and all I've seen is like book after
And now,
book.
corner of the scanner, it's like, ooh, here's a corner. Is that a scanner? Or is that something sexy? Let me just flip through this book.
So anyway,
I'm so bored of reading.
I'll
Let's
fast
scan
forward.
it.
Look at this thing.
It's epic.
It flips the page. 2,400 pages per hour.
It does 12 pages a second.
This makes
Made
me.
that
No,
up.
it doesn't. 2,400 pages
that
per
up.
hour.
Go back, it said something.
That's what I said. I read it. 2,400 pages per hour.
I know, but it had before that, you jumped. Wait, you jumped. It had the number of pages per second. Which,
I don't know. It was
you're
like.
jumping! Why would you jump? Whoop! Back, hip, back.
I feel like it's slow.
There we go, wait.
No, that's not slow.
But it's for a whole book and nobody touches it. So you take the book and put it in. You don't touch it.
Yeah, but it's real slow.
Yeah, but it's
But
scanning.
think about the fact that you'd have to take a book,
Yeah,
open
yeah.
it up, put it face down, scan it, take it up, turn the page, put it down, scan it. This is
Exactly.
you put it in this device and you leave, and then you come back and the book is scanned.
That should have happened 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, you know what? Science is now.
It's
Hit-
cool.
hit
It's
play. I
cool
wanna see
because
the-
I think book piracy is going to go through the roof here.
Book piracy?
Everybody's gonna have one.
Dude, because I will fucking scan some shit and I will post that on
Dude,
BitTorrent.
there is book piracy like crazy. I shit you not.
You have the Kindle or whatever.
Well, I used to. I sold it.
What?
It's too old and clunky. It looks weird. I want Apple to make a Kindle. Don't hate. You know what I'm talking
I
about.
wasn't hating, I was just smiling.
So
More of a
listen,
death smirk.
I signed on to this this one site, that somebody gave me an email or a username and password for, and I logged in. I'm like, oh, let's see what they got. You know, it's like one of these old pirate boards. I'm like, yeah, let's just see if they got anything crazy. Like, whatever. I don't really pirate software anymore, but I'll look around. I click on there. I go into the computer section, and they have like a book section for computer books.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like those certification books, like become MCSE certified,
Oh,
like
yeah.
blah blah blah. Honestly, there was probably in PDF form, I would say like 300 to 400 books that are perfect, pristine copies, clearly using something professional like this. There was no dude like, let me turn the page and like, let's scan this page and then next page, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just not gonna happen.
What are they? What are you doing?
I'm just showing people stuff.
Who is this?
Who is that?
It's Jessica.
Oh, hi Jessica.
Who's Jessica?
Jessica Corbin.
Oh my God! I thought she just flashed us.
She did this flash.
That scared me.
No way, really?
No.
All right, come.
Clearly,
Glenn
Glenn
needs
wants,
more beer.
Glenn wants to see your boobies.
That was awesome. No way. That was awesome, Glenn. That was fucking awesome.
Wow, Glenn got
Oh, that
really
was
excited.
epic. Glenn's penis hit me in the face from here. It happened instantly. It was like, oh.
I heard like a horse, like the horse came up out of his. Jesus, Glenn.
No way, really? That was awesome. I can't wait to hear that. And that better not be edited out, editor. All right, we'll move on. Wait, sponsors, and then steak.
No, yours, then sponsors, then steak. I have the last story. Go ahead.
Mine and then sponsors, then steak. What?
Correct. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, all right, okay. The 65 mile per gallon Ford the U.S. can't have. 2,815 people dug the story, submitted by Stix22. Ford Fiesta Econetics gets an astonishing 65 miles per gallon, but the car maker can't afford to sell it in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So, the way this is described is very like F you Ford. Why are you not letting us have this? Ford, hate Ford.
Mm-hmm.
So here are a couple stats about this car. First off, the reason why it gets 65 miles to the gallon is it's a diesel car. Okay? In the US, we've not been able to get our brains around the fact that diesel is not just the stuff that you power trucks with that's just very dirty, burns real dirty. So the public perception of diesel is it's the dirty
dirtier
shit
fuel, yeah.
that trucks use, which is one of the reasons why...
Except for biodiesel.
But biodiesel is completely different. That's
Right.
not driving up to the pump and getting biodiesel.
Right.
The other thing is there's a tax on diesel because
Right.
diesel is mostly used in trucking.
Commercial industry.
Right.
So it costs more.
So it costs more.
So really you're paying like you would have a standard car, if not
Well,
more.
but so when people see this and they go, there's a 65 mile per gallon car and Ford has it and they're not bringing it to the U.S.
Right.
But you go, the U.S. market, you know, the European market is very diesel heavy. And right now they've gotten it so that diesel can burn clean, if not
not
cleaner.
better, yeah, than
gas. But
standard.
we don't know that as the public who drives cars. We just
totally.
don't know that.
You know, Glenn has a biodiesel. Did you know
I
that?
do know. I've been in his
That's pretty
biodiesel. I've been
interesting.
in the sketchy situations involved with getting his car filled up.
Oh, that's right.
You remember that where we
had
got
to
to like
drive
this weird
way out in
like
the middle,
we were in some like
effing
weird
nowhere.
industry town, and then it's like gate opens up and it's like Mad Max, and he was like, "You Glenn," and I was like, "Yeah." And we were like, "What the fuck are we doing here, dude?"
We're not even kidding.
We
you.
are
This
not even
dog,
kidding you.
Like
Dog
a taxi
comes
car,
out,
he's like,
and we're like,
"Argh." And he's like, you here for the biodiesel?
"You here for the
boy?"
biodiesel?" And we're like,
he-
"Yeah." And then I was like, "Can I use your bathroom?" He's like, "Only people who buy biodiesel can use the bathroom." And I was like, "My friend Glenn's buying biodiesel." He's like, "All right."
Dude, we're not even
was
joking.
sketchy. And then it was 30 miles out of our way. I mean, it was like,
And then he
so
was
far out of
cool.
the
He
way.
brought out the peace pipe, and we all sat around in a circle. And
was
we like
great.
hit on drums. It was
great.
amazing.
The drums were made of human flesh, though. That's one downside. That got us a little crazy. But once we got around, it was
Yeah,
actually
that
a
was
pretty
fine.
good sound.
That's right.
So here's the thing. I get it. I get when you see something that says Ford has a 65 mile per gallon, but it's not a hybrid. It's not competing with the Prius. It's a diesel car in the United States, diesel. And it's us. It's our fault that we haven't started going, hey, you know what? Let's have diesel cars because they get better gas mileage.
Right.
And it's just as clean, if not cleaner now. You know, but there's still this tax because it's a commercial thing. So it's tough. because I would love to see this car here, especially for you in San Fran.
Oh, totally. It's super tiny.
Did you take a look at the
Dude,
car?
I read the entire article.
Yeah.
It's funny, I didn't read it because sometimes when we do, we split up the stories. Like he reads an article and we talk about it. I read an article all the time. I was so interested in this article. I went through and read the entire thing, and I was like, I get it. It's not Ford's fault. It's just the fact that we tax the hell out of diesel gas here.
And not only that, we tax the import of diesel vehicles.
Yeah.
So if they import it to sell.
Well, they wouldn't because it's Ford.
No. But the engine is made in Berlin, so they have to import the engine to sell in the United States.
Gotcha.
That it would actually
It's
cost.
a cool looking car too.
It is a cool
For
little
the
car.
first time, I was like, Ford kind of doing something cool.
Well, first off, the Ford Flex, I think, is a cool.
Volt.
Well, the Volt, yeah, that's
Chevy
Chevy.
Volt, yeah.
That's gonna be cool. But here's the thing: the bottom line is, and I don't know if this is. I love our show. I don't know if this is, grass is always greener kind of a thing. But I always feel like the cars in Europe, like the cars in London, are always like so cool, like Opel and all these cars. I'm like, or Fiat. I'm like, those are fucking epic cars. Why don't our cars look so cool? And I think it might just be because our car, you see a Chevy Malibu every 6 seconds. You know what I mean? Like you just get it. You know what I mean?
So what's the?
Streets are small though. Like how we saw so many small, really cool looking cars there.
That's because it's
And
small.
What city would that apply to besides
San Fran.
New York and SF? But
Yeah, LA, it wouldn't really matter.
No.
Tell me if you had to pick one car that you think is the ugliest car out there.
Ugliest car?
And you would definitely not buy out of all cars that you've seen on the road. What would that one car be?
I have a few pet peeves. The old boxy Scion,
Okay,
I didn't
agree
really
with that.
like.
I agree with that. I didn't
The
like that.
Honda Pilot, which is that boxy ass
I love
Honda.
the Pilot.
Some people love it. Some people love
I think
it.
it's great because from a utility standpoint, I've seen how well they work.
agree.
The seats go to the side.
No,
you can make them into sleeping. It's great for camping.
You were asking for ugly.
Okay.
That is an ugly
Fair
car.
enough, sir. Fair enough. Keep going.
What about you? Those are sort of my two.
PT Cruiser.
Yeah, I don't mind the PT Cruiser so much.
Is there something about it where I'm just like, it tries to look like one of those old gangster cars?
Well, yeah. My parents had one of those. And so
Like
I
the
kinda
Bonnie and
warmed
Clyde
up for
like
it.
gangster car,
Yeah.
and you're kind
What
of like,
else?
that's it pretty much. Everything else I love.
The Prius looks like
The
shit, but
Prius?
it's
Oh, the
awesome.
Prius.
Oh,
The Prius is the ugliest car on the planet.
Toyota, come
But
on.
No. I agree. But here's the deal.
I wish they could make a cool Prius.
Dude, make a cool hybrid. I mean, it's starting to catch on. You got Lexus getting in the game. But here's the other thing, and I've said this on other shows. When you get a 400 horsepower or 450 horsepower hybrid, you're not getting as good gas mileage as you would for a 125 mile an hour gas car, or a horsepower gas car, or a 150 horsepower gas car. So for me, the whole thing is like, now I feel like we're actually doing ourselves a disservice slapping hybrid on the car. You can get a hybrid Yukon that gets like 11 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
But people can ride around going, yeah, this Chevy Tahoe though, it's a hybrid. And I think the world, brain, the common U.S. brain would go, oh, it's okay, it's great for the environment,
See,
it's a
that's
hybrid.
stupid. That's
I
stupid.
know.
People
I
have to
know.
understand they don't need the big ass vehicles. You know what's so funny is my
But
parents.
the problem is some people do. Like there are ranchers that need trucks.
But there's a
they're
lot of
blah,
people
blah,
that
blah.
don't. My
I
mom
agree
is a
with
great
that.
example. My dad has a big ass truck, and my mom has a big ass truck. And it's like, I go to my mom, I'm like, why do you have a big ass 4x4? Like, why? And she's just like, I feel safe in it. It's bigger than everybody else. And I'm like, I don't get that. Like,
I kind of get that.
No,
I mean, if I
that's
was
not
driving a
true.
Sherman tank, I'd
No,
be
that's
like,
not
I
true.
feel safe.
It's all about the crash rings on the vehicle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how big it is. It's how it handles when it's under impact, right?
Sure.
Like, I did a segment at the Prayer, what was that segment we did at Tech TV? It was the insurance highway something.
Highway Insurance Safety Board?
Insurance safety, something like that. I saw them, the batter, like one of those battering rams in the
Yeah.
side of the vehicle. And I was talking to the guy and I'm like, which are your safest vehicles, blah, blah, blah. And like, is bigger, better, blah, blah. And he's like, no way. He's like, 2 years ago, he's like, and don't repeat this, so I'm repeating it anyway. But he said that the Ford, this was a long time ago. This is a few years ago, and plus the NDA's over. But anyway, what he was saying is that Ford F-150 about like 3 or 4 years ago was just this death trap, like horrible, huge ass truck. You look at it and you're like, that's a solid vehicle, like I'm fine, right?
Yeah.
under front impact at like 35 or 40 miles an hour, something relatively like kind of middle of the road impact, the entire like front section would come in up and crush the driver's legs and almost cut the legs off of the knees, so much so that they had to like the next year immediately like redo everything. And they're safe as hell now, but there's this 1 year they got this really crappy ass rating.
We're not going to tell you that year, so good luck.
No, but what I'm saying is like in that case, it's not the size of the vehicle, it's how they built. Like the Mini is a great example. Like the little Mini, the BMW Mini, that thing has great crash ratings, you know, and it's super tiny. It's all in how the impact, the crumple zones and everything react to the forces being hit with.
I think it's society.
Glenn is such a hippie. I love it. Glenn's just sitting like this and going like this, and he goes, I think it's society.
No, it is. 'Cause
No,
I
it's the
lived in
steel
Marin.
in the car.
No, I lived in Marin for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I had a
Marin.
Toyota van, like a crumpled piece of shit Toyota van, and I literally after a while felt like out of place, and I was like, I got to get a different car.
Oh, totally.
You know?
That's
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
true.
That's
Where-
true.
where
He is right.
If you're in the
No,
Midwest,
no.
you got to have a truck.
You're
I
so
agree with
right.
that. I agree with
LA,
that.
you
Hey.
gotta have like
Glenn, you're absolutely right,
Fancy
because
car.
when I was living in Las Vegas for a little while, everyone had jacked up big ass 4x4s out there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I had a
Back in Virginia when I was growing up, same thing.
right. So I had a Ford Explorer, and I moved to San Francisco with my Ford Explorer, and I was trying to find parking. I'm like, oh, I can't figure this out, and then I sold that shit right away. And it's just like it's where you're living. That it's like society pressures you to have a certain type of vehicle.
definitely.
I agree.
So-
Well, hopefully Diesel will get its due, and hopefully we can figure out some stuff. I mean, we got to figure out the whole gas stuff. Sponsors! So we're super excited. Crisis Warhead is sponsoring the show. Crisis, awesome game. Crisis Warhead,
I beat it.
amazing, same engine, parallel storylines, right?
Interesting.
Yes. So the deal is, it's a parallel storyline to the original Crisis, where Sergeant Psycho Sykes undertakes a secret mission, taking him to the other side of the island in pursuit of a North Korean general hell-bent on obtaining powerful technology. Super, super cool. You no longer play the cat and mouse jungle game, so this is way...
We got a hippie in the corner grabbing a beer like
He's like this. He's like, no, please, just keep. Forget me. I'm not here. You just remind me that I need another beer soon. So it's no longer sort of the cat and mouse stuff through the jungle. It's way more sort of like fast-paced, run and gun, action adventure-y kind of stuff.
I'm really excited for this.
I know, me too. So Warhammer, Crisis Warhead hits stores September 18th, and you can pre-order your copy online right now. CrisisWarhead.ea.com. Love the guys at EA.
I have not picked this up yet. I'm very excited to play this up because I beat the last one.
Yeah.
And I love all things Crisis. I really do.
Yeah, it's great.
I've been a fan since Far Cry.
I know, they do some
and
good stuff.
I played all the Far Cries all the way through, even though I think there's only one.
No, there's a couple
There's
different.
two, right? There's two different things, sounds, whatever. All right. So anyway, check that out.
Yep.
GoDaddy. If you want to make an impact online, GoDaddy.com has what you need. I already know, Brad. I already know Prayer. .com domains as low as $1.99. That's how you saw look at each other. Plus, world-class hosting, fast and easy website builders, and much more. And if you didn't already hear from last time, we're going to talk about it and announce it right now. We have not announced this yet, but we are having a huge contest.
Kevin, you need to have some more of that.
This is
You're
very
clearly
exciting.
not drunk enough.
This is very exciting. This is a contest that we're holding. It's called Diggnation on your couch.
In your living room.
Diggnation in your living room. Here's how it works, friends. If you go,
You're on your couch.
here's the deal. Hold on, let me explain.
We will have sex on your couch and then leave.
Here's the deal. You're watching this right now. You got this far.
Which was a struggle.
Which was a struggle with
Science
this episode.
has allowed you to withstand many, many things.
If you are this far, congratulations. Because we've got something very exciting to tell you. We are going to come to your house.
House.
We are going to have a live Diggnation on your
You're
couch.
going to see us this drunk on your couch.
On your couch.
And then you're going to be the ones who go, okay, guys, that was really
You're like,
fun. Could
okay,
you
get out of here now. So we will be at your couch. All you have to
We will
do
be totally at your couch.
is go to GoDaddy.com, and this is how you enter. You go to GoDaddy.com, you buy a domain, and you put in the code to get 10% off. You put in the code Digg Couch. Put in the code Digg Couch, D-I-G-G, Couch, get 10% off, and you're entered in the contest. If you want more details, go to revision3.com/DiggCouch. All the details, contest rules, regulations, all that stuff are right there.
Enter there as well.
You can also enter there as well. But buy domain name, 10% off, Digg Couch, boom, you're in.
Multiple entries.
Multiple entries. We're going to draw a person at random. Hopefully you live in Hawaii.
Hopefully Hawaii.
Hopefully you're a female.
Hopefully female.
Hopefully
And then we're
you
going
have
to
rest of Alex's liking.
register it. We will have a team come and check you.
Oh, it's horrible.
What? No, it's a team of scientists, Glenn.
Listen.
This is
Glenn,
all scientific, Glenn.
Breast cancer is no joke, my friend.
No.
It's important to check early. We're talking about now. Let's wrap it up.
Bring it back.
What do you mean, let's wrap it up?
No, I mean,
We're so far off.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So we're very excited. Thank you, GoDaddy. Let's move on.
And good luck.
Netflix.com. Thanks, Netflix, for sponsoring this episode of Diggnation. Oh, man, that was so much fun. That was the best sponsorship ever.
It was.
All right. With Netflix, you can rent over 90,000 titles online, including Blu-ray titles. I love using my Netflix service. Free shipping both ways to your home. They now have over 40 shipping centers, so you basically you're pretty much guaranteed you're going to get your DVD the next day. Netflix plans start at $4.99, and as a new member, you can also get a no-risk 2-week free trial membership. If you have not tried this service, if you're thinking, it's not for me, I don't watch enough movies. What?
I've got a better sell than you, but keep
Okay,
going.
good. Try the service, 2 weeks free, ain't no thing, don't worry about it. Check out www.netflix.com/Diggnation. wwws are important. What was your thing?
Make sure to use www. My thing is, here's the deal. You have an Xbox 360.
Oh, boy.
They're coming out with a new blade in the Xbox 360, so you can watch live Netflix streaming from within your 360 without even having to go through the shipping process.
If you're a Netflix
subscriber, but you have to be a subscriber first, and the only way to do that is go to www.netflix.com/Diggnation.
Yeah, with the WWs. Good
There
work.
you go. All right. Also, we wanted to mention that we have added a new show.
Oh, yeah, dude, Hack 5.
Which we know these guys from a long time
from
ago.
way backs.
To the Revision 3 family. If you're not familiar with Hack 5 yet, it covers everything from network security, open source software, and forensic, do-it-yourself projects, homebrew stuff, all kinds of cool things. Check out Hack 5 episodes on the air every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific at revision3.com. And also, stick around at the end of the show for a Revision 3 back-to-school survival tip. And who better to give you back-to-school advice than the Revision 3 little interns? They are back at school.
Not all little.
They're all little. Some are medium-sized.
Some are giants.
Are larger.
Gigantor.
And I think that's it.
Nope, last
story. Last story of the day. This one we'll keep relatively short because we want to get steak. 2,722 people dug this, submitted by Darren07. Higher, and this is
epic.
This is a crazy picture. Catching a ride with his friend. They are good friends.
I don't know about
Isn't
friends.
that sweet?
Eyes of the fish.
Well, the eyes of the fish are the eyes of a dead fish. The eyes of a fish that was literally just taking a poop, and the fucking hawk took him out of the ground and is now flying him majestically
that must be a trip,
over the
though,
mountains.
You know?
Well,
here's the deal.
Must be a trap.
Here's the deal.
What? If there's a way to go.
If there's a way to go.
Dude, how great would that be if you like walk out your door, you're like locking the door, and you're like, oh, I gotta go to work, and all of a sudden you're like, Wah! And you're like, oh, you know what? This is kind of cool.
Exactly.
Hey, if I gotta go.
I'm just saying that's an adult fish.
What is this? Who opened that?
That's
Glenn.
yours.
It's yours.
Who opened that?
Glenn
I
did.
did for you.
That's nice of him.
Me for you.
That's very
I
nice.
thought you were crawling.
So here's.
How are you not even done with yours? We got a second one.
All right.
I don't know, but my liver is going, why is Kevin not with you? And I'm going, I don't know, liver. I thought he was cool.
You're looking at Yoda?
Yes.
Yes.
Why is he not
Kevin not with you, I see. He is being worse. All right, I think we're done.
He's gangrenous? Is that what you just said? No, we got emails.
Emails. I didn't.
All right, I got an email.
All right, go ahead.
Very excited about this. Digg fans on board U.S. Air Force C-17. This is from Jeremiah, or actually Scott and Kenny. I don't know why they sent it through this other person's email. Hello, Kevin and Alex, Kenny and I, Scott on the left, Kenny is on the right, have tried to get this photo on your show for many months. We have seen every show you've ever done. There's nothing on the planet better suited to prepare us for flying combat missions than watching an episode of Diggnation. How epic is that? It always seems to calm the nerves and lift our spirits. We spent many hours flying over the world, watching your show, and securing new fans.
Wow.
You guys make us proud, and we are blessed to be in a position not only to preserve your freedom, but to protect all of Diggnation.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, signing off from the world's most advanced airlift aircraft, the mighty C-17A, respectfully, Scott and Kenny, U.S. Air Force. How crazy is that? Dude, look at these guys in... This is going to take 6 years to load because I realize I'm on
eVideo.
eVideo. Dude, look at those guys.
Oh, dude, awesome.
Pilots of the C-17A. Right?
With
What?
Diggnation shirts
Oh,
on.
very cool.
How crazy is that?
Very cool. Looks like Prager's brother on the right.
I know, right?
Oh,
Dude, that's epic.
That is awesome. Click back to the email real quick. So what did they say they were on?
C-17A.
Awesome. Scott, Kenny, thank you for your
Dude.
service. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate it. I'm glad that you would enjoy the show, even in a passing fancy, let alone having to do with anything that you do. You kidding me?
And we have nothing but respect for all of you guys that are out there serving. So thank you
Hell
very
yeah,
much.
Hell yeah. And if you want to get your email read on this here Diggnation, send your emails to dignationfans@gmail.com. Well, that is it. For this week's edition of Diggnation, I'm Alex Albrecht, prepared to go eat a steak.
And I am twitter.com/Kevin Rose, also prepared to go eat a steak.
Is that your full name? You've legally changed it now?
I've legally changed it. Twitter.com/Kevin Rose. Kidding! I didn't know you had your ears pierced twice.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Way back in the day. Dude, that was an awesome show.
Oh, is it over?
Yeah, I think it's over now.
And, all right, let's switch our...
decided.
Yeah, move over.
Room service.
We're recording. Okay, here we go.
Open the door.
So yes, what I was saying
I
is
don't
that
know. Prager's here. I guess we're going to
Well,
let Prager in.
he's late as usual.
Hi.
Off the show.
So I don't know. I don't think that there should be at least 3 of those. I think you should probably like.
Why would there be more than 3? Don't put more lime in it.
There's those.
You did?
There's those.
Yeah, but that's a Bud Light lime.
Oh, do you guys sold? Holy shit.
Get the phone. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Perfect. Thank you very much. It's called Diggnation on your couch.
In your living room.
You're watching this right now. You got this far. If you are this far, congratulations.
You
When I was a wee little freshman, I was young, naive, and didn't know the serious effects that textbooks could have on your mind, body, and soul. There are just 2 things you will need to break free from the chains of textbook hell before it is too late: an Amazon Kindle and my 3-step guide, which you are watching right now. The Amazon Kindle is an ebook reader that reads like paper and can store hundreds of books. Step 1. Skip the ridiculously long lines at the school bookstore. The Kindle has a built-in Amazon store, so you can even buy your books in class, and they will download right to your Kindle. Step 2. Save some money. The Amazon Kindle store offers books for about 30% cheaper than normal prices. You're also saving a few trees by not buying paper. Good job, hippie! Step 3. Save your back from the pains of carrying 30 pounds worth of books on your back. The Kindle weighs only 10 ounces and will fit all of your textbooks, plus hundreds more on it. If you use my proven 3-step program, you will be enlightened by the beauty that is the Amazon Kindle. I'm Tyler Howarth, and this was my Revision 3 Back to School Intern Survival Guide, brought to you by Adobe Media Player and...
With the Adobe Media Player, you can watch your favorite Revision 3 content and more, all in one place and anytime, anywhere. Go to the URL on the screen to download the free Adobe Media Player. Or, if you've already downloaded the Adobe Media Player, search Revision 3 exclusives and add to your favorites today.